I got some goodies right here for you guys. Well, for me. What it is right here, we got a little bag of hardware, a steering stabilizer kit from the guys at Suspension Maxx. And I'm pretty excited to do this because when I'm like going off curbs and stuff like that, or going off road or whatever, I can definitely tell I would benefit from one of these. And I should have done it like a long time ago. But as you guys know, this truck's seen a lot of suspension changes. So stuff like this, upper control arms and stuff like that, have not made it to the truck just recently. Now I will tell you that you guys probably had a bad name on Rancho shocks underneath the truck, but you do want to take a look at these. And the reason I say that is that it's very important which one you put underneath the truck, because some of you guys think that Fox makes a steering stabilizer. They don't make one for this truck. And Bilstein does make one, but the design of the Bilstein, at least for most of the ones I've seen, is going to cause a steering pull if you put it on there, because it just wants to expand and it wants to just keep pushing away. So anyways, right now it seems like this is going to be the only option, at least from Suspension Maxx. What's up, guys? Oh, let's see how easy this is going to be. Basically, what we're going to do is I want to show you. I just kind of threw this up in here. So what you can see is I've kind of messed around up here, but basically, to get you guys an idea, my truck is a 15.5, and I do have this bracket here, and this bracket is for the stabilizer. Obviously this would go in between. I just have it dangling like on this bolt right here, just to put it in perspective. If this sits in here, even me bending this didn't do much. You can see the white mark on the Pitman idler arm support. So this is the PISC kit that you guys know from Cognito. You can see that this part hanging down, and that goes across right here, that sandwiches the Pitman and the idler arm in. Anyways, it hangs down, it gets in the way, and it'll hit the stabilizer. And well, in this case, it almost punctured it, putting a little crease in it, even when I went slow trying to see if I could, you know, manipulate this bracket and making it work. But that's okay. We're gonna do it the right way anyways. We got the brackets and all that stuff from Suspension Maxx. So just want to show you guys, we're gonna cut these two ears off and get it as flush as we can, and then it's gonna mount using an existing hole over here, and then it's gonna mount using this lower control arm bolt right here. So anyways, we're gonna go ahead and knock that out, but I wanted to show you before I cut it. A lot of trucks, just to know, that are newer than 15.5, basically 2016 going forward, are not going to have this at all. And a lot of the trucks before, all the way back to 2011, had these. There isn't really like a specific 100% cutoff of when they did and didn't have it, but they pretty much stopped it in 2016 to my knowledge. With the 16, they added the digital steering assist to these trucks. Some people actually have had problems with this, the steering assist, and hopefully this will kind of help fix and alleviate some of that. Anyways, there's a little background on it. Okay, so you guys might notice it's like way darker outside, partly because the sun goes down like a lot sooner, and it's getting closer to like November, where I think the time change. So it also doesn't help in all these excuses. It's 10 o'clock at night. All right, so a little more difficult than I was hoping, but I did get it in here. So if you want to take a look at this bracket, it's held on by 2 bolts. The supplied hardware, you know, goes in right here, and on the other side there's already a hole, so we're good. It has a sleeve that goes through, and you can't really mess it up. So that part is installed and done. So all that's left to do right now is give her a test drive, and with putting 55,000 miles on it myself, 55,000 miles on it myself, I'm gonna have an idea of like what difference this is gonna make. So I'm gonna take it for a drive and I'll take you guys with me. What's up, guys? All right, so we are gonna back off the curb here. So check this out. I mean, you can't really tell now, but I'm going off the curb and it would normally kind of shake. Anyways, kind of cool so far. You know, my driving impressions are only going to be probably mainly right now it's going to be mainly the streets, going over bumps and stuff, but that's the type of driving impressions I'm going to have because I don't know how else to say it. I mean, steering stabilizer is all in the feel, and I can't really show that to you guys, but I can give you kind of my reaction. I got to drive the truck a little bit more today, and I can tell you it does exactly what you think it would do, and it just takes a little bit more of I guess I could better explain it when I read everything on Suspension Maxx's website, because I don't want to be quoted on that, but it just overall feels better. Guys, that really is my point. It feels better for something that's not a lot of money. I mean, it's kind of a no-brainer in my opinion, and I'm just kind of cruising through my neighborhood right now, and pretty stoked, pretty happy. So it's definitely something that I will do on my next truck, and we'll see when or how or what I do for the next one. But especially since, here's one key thing for you guys, like the cutting I had to do, it sucks. You know what? We're in 2021, almost in 2022. My truck is these are one of the last years, the 15.5s, to get to have that bracket on there. So any of you guys that have a newer truck are going to run into this issue because they eliminated it. So anyways, just kind of wanted to give you guys that. If you have a 2011 to 2015, you probably don't care to go over there and cut a little bracket off. And the guys at Suspension Maxx, I was talking to them about it, you know, just getting all the details, making sure I'm doing it right for you guys. You know, I don't want to take on something and do it the wrong way and preach the wrong way to you guys. So I said, hey, can I cut it off? And they're like, yeah, it's up to you, it's your truck. Some guys don't want to cut their truck, and I'm like, I understand. And they're like, well, you got the Pitman idle and arm support kit, you're never going to take that off, so you're never going to use it anyways. I'm like, yep, fair enough. So not only does it do that, but again, having a stabilizer in there is just keeping everything kind of tight, not letting everything move so easily and freely and fast, you know, from the tires. So you're not going to get a lot of that response back from the road, and that's going to just prolong all your steering components too, if you think about it. So it's a win-win on everything. It's priced appropriately. I mean, again, it's just a small bracket and then throwing a stabilizer in there. So there is a big benefit to you guys, honestly, especially if you're taking your truck like off-road, in the dirt, whatever it is. I know that the tires kind of take control of the steering wheel for me, and this is going to help out a lot on that. And that's really all I got for you guys. You're going to be able to use these stabilizers for just about any lift kit that you get. There is some exceptions though, for sure, because there is some kits that move the steering, and that isn't going to work with this at all, with this bracket. So not all of the lift kits are going to be this way, but most of them are. And you can reach out to me if you have any questions on which ones, but I can tell you right out of the gate that some of the bigger CST lifts are not going to work. The bulletproof kits, I don't think those are going to work with this. But I think all sizes of Cognito lift and leveling kits are going to work with this. It just depends. Like, I've been underneath all of these lift kits multiple times on the truck, and I understand what to look for. and that's just what I'm trying to share with you guys. So if you're not sure, just let me know, and that's it. So just want to give you guys kind of a review, a little rundown on the steering stabilizer, and that's all I got for you guys. So anyways, got to get some work done on the trailer, and I will see you guys next time. See ya. Hey guys, real quick, this is a little glimpse from the Suspension Maxx website, a little screenshot of the 4 products that they offer. Again, it's really only 2 kits per se. The first kit is number 1 if you do not have a Pitman an idle alarm support kit on your truck and then don't plan to have one. And then the Pitman idle alarm support kit, if you want to have the steering stabilizer bracket kit for that, it's going to be number 2 and number 4. And number 3 and number 4 are just number 1. They're just sold separate. So anyways, just want to clarify that for you guys. You can buy any of this from me. Reach out to me at scovillemotorsports@gmail.com or Scoville Motorsports on Instagram and American Duramax on Instagram. Thanks guys.